Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My name is Ibrahim Manto. I'm a final year student at King's College London, where I study biomedical science. This is a little project with AMSA UK where we're going to be doing day in the life vlogs. So this will be my attempt to show you guys what I get up to during the day. It is going to be a little different because, of course, we are in the lockdown, the UK lockdown due to the COVID-19 outbreak. And this is affecting us all in many different ways, and I hope we are all staying safe and following the government's guidelines. Of course, for students, this is going to be a bit of a strange time as well because some of our exams may have been differently formatted. We may be doing online exams, or we may not have exams at all. I know that's true of the A-level and GCSE students anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys what I get up to in a lockdown day, what I do to study, what I do to relax and break up the day, and how I'm trying to stay positive. So what I'll do is I'll try and give you guys some tips that I think might be quite useful, and inshallah you guys enjoy the video. We actually did it. Occupy yourself with different sort of little activities that might break up your day during this lockdown. Whether it be reading a book, whether it be doing a challenge like that, anything you guys think of, writing even, drawing, art, there's so many different things that you can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my revision. I tend to not do my revision by like an hourly sort of thing, like a timed thing. So a lot of people would say, okay, I'm going to do 6 or 7 hours today. What I like to do is I try to tackle, say, 4 lectures in a day, or I will do an entire topic of part of my module today. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to do a topic within a module, and it's vascular physiology. So I'll tackle a little topic in there. I want to do all the research papers that have been recommended to us. Everyone works differently, but I think it's really important to develop a strategy on how you work best to be able to efficiently revise for your exams. So I don't know how interesting my desk setup is. It's really not that flattering, but that's it. So I have my computer, I have a notepad underneath, I have my one of the research papers, a pen, pencil case, water bottle, which is the most important, keeping hydrated, stapler over there. Yeah, and this is the view from my room. This is the list of papers that I have to get through. It's not a huge amount, to be honest, as long as I get through all of them. Another thing that I didn't mention in the previous clip was during my revision, what I'm going to try and do is give you guys some tips and advice. Yeah, I hope you guys find that useful, and I'll try and think of some while I'm revising. So I'm going to quickly show you guys how I'm revising for my exam essay questions. As a scientist, as a science student, I need to be able to look at research papers. So in order to do this, I have to do it quickly and efficiently, and I start off with with the abstract of a paper. This gives the key findings and summarizes the paper quite nicely. So then I go to the discussion, and again, this is like a summary, but it talks more broadly and also uses other papers' findings in the larger scientific field, and talks about the results of the paper as well. From there, I move on to the results themselves. So I look at the subheadings of the results, which are the main points and the main findings in the results. These correspond to the figures that they have here. So the data points are the most important things you need to look out for, and that heading really corresponded to this right here for me. Probably these as well, but this is an important one. You've got the VEGF-A and unstimulated cells. Then looking at the figure legend gives you a lot of information as well, and if you need to supplement that with any more information, you can go to the main body of the text. But essentially, you found the key information, and now you want to summarize. This is what I do anyway. I summarize it in bullet points and put it into a Word document. So here is the Word document I was talking about. You can see that I've put bullet points for the key points or key information that I found in research papers. I have the title,
in bold, along with the author name and the journal that it was published in. I add the title for the topic that I'm learning within the module, and I've also drawn some graphs by hand to put in the essay, and these are from the research papers as well. Underlined, key information, diagrams, highlighted, definitions. As long as you know how you work, just work to your advantages and strengths. And this basically gives me a nice way to organize the information I need, and as well as structure the essay, and yeah, hopefully it will work out well.
Okay, so I'm going to share with you guys my first tip for university students. My first tip would be the importance of namaz. Now, for me personally, namaz has been the most important thing that I have kept up throughout university. So yeah, I think namaz is extremely important. It keeps you focused, keeps you grounded. Be yourself at university. Be proud that you're an Ahmadi. Work hard, set the tone in the beginning, and most importantly, do your namaz. So I know I spoke about doing namaz and how important it was. And another thing I want to say is that, it's not easy. It's not easy, being an Ahmadi Muslim. You're going to be tested with trials and tribulations in many different ways. So this doesn't just apply to university students. And the one thing that you can always fall back on, which is such a blessing, is your namaz, and we're told to do it 5 times a day. And I think through prayer and meditation is what can get you through anything. It will allow you to just overcome anything in your life, I think. So that's really important, and that's something that I've learned at university, and that's why I wanted to share it with you guys. So the next tip that I'm going to give is not really primarily aimed towards university students, and it's more to do with the COVID-19 outbreak. It's affecting us all in very different ways, and my thoughts and prayers are with those who it's affected them worst, in the worst possible way. I think it's important in this time that we try to maintain as high a level of positivity as possible. This is a great opportunity to be able to develop bonds with our family, to be able to do other positive things. I know it's a tough time for many of us, but let's try and make the most out of what we do have and what we can do. Try and go out for your exercise that we've been permitted to do once a day. I think it will help with your mental well-being anyway, and for university students I think it will help for your studies hugely. Even if it's a short walk, even if it's just going outside and just getting some fresh air, for me it helps anyway, and I'm sure it will help you guys, or I hope it helps you guys. Another thing is to bond with our family members. If we're in a lockdown with our family members, who else do we have to talk to the majority of the time? We also have technology where we can use to WhatsApp, to message, to FaceTime other family members, so try and use those things. And yeah, I can't really think of anything else on the spot right now, but anything that makes you happy, that increases the positivity, just do it. Try and do what makes you happy. If watching this video makes you happy, watch this video, and watch other videos like this on YouTube as well if that makes you happy. So yeah. Okay, I've done my Zuhr Namaz, and now it's time to go for the run. I'm actually starting to feel a bit tired, so hopefully this run wakes me up a little bit and gets me ready to go again with the revision that I need to do for my exams. Yeah, essentially this is going to be my run. I'm going to run down this road and back, but yeah, it's not too long, and it's just a nice one to get outside. There's a really lovely rapeseed field. Okay, so I've done the first part of my run. What'd I do? Oh, I'm out of breath. Okay. Okay, so I am back from my run. I just sat here and I started recording myself, and I noticed that my cat is actually right next to me. And, she's sleeping in a very funny position. But yeah, the run was quite nice. The weather is really, really lovely. It was a bit cold at first, but it was a good run, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah.
Right, so I'm going to head downstairs now and I'm going to attempt to make the courgette dish that I'm going to have for dinner. So the sun has set, it's time for Maghrib Namaz. I made my dish, I had my dinner. It was quite tasty. I quite enjoyed it, and my Dadijan, my grandma, had it as well, and she said it was good, which is all well and good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on working after I do my Maghrib Namaz. So this is pretty much the vlog coming near to the end. It's been quite interesting doing this. If you guys enjoyed it, what we can do is we can do more videos like this. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and inshallah I might see you guys again. So I wanted to show you guys the book that I've been reading, and I read this just sometimes before I go to sleep to relax. It's The Last Battle by C.S. Lewis, and it's the last book of the Narnia series. And yeah, I just like this sort of stuff, like fantasy. And yeah, I know that J.R. Tolkien, the author of Lord of the Rings, was friends with C.S. Lewis, so perhaps there was some influence between the two books. And yeah, it's a nice read, and there's also a bit of religious influence in it as well. You notice that. So yeah, but just before bed to relax, it's a very nice read, and I would recommend. Right, so I ended up hanging out with my brother for a little while, and then I started doing some work again, and I probably will just carry on doing my work until I burn out. I also have to do my Isha Namaz, and then I will probably, after Namaz and after I finish my work, I'll get ready for bed. May read a little bit of my book and then go to sleep. So essentially this is me wrapping up the vlog. I would like to say that I hope you guys stay safe. I hope you guys remain positive. If you guys enjoyed it a lot, then inshallah we can do some more videos like this. Maybe we could do different types of different content as well in the videos. Not just day in the life vlogs, but maybe some other things as well. But yeah, do let us know. Give us some feedback. If my vlog was bad, tell me how it was bad. I don't mind. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it though. Jazakallah and Khudafiz.